Good evening. I'm coming to you live from Tennessee Tech campus, where I had just a few short moments ago. We came over from Tucker Stadium. Tech had a thrilling 20-17 win over UT Martin, an outright championship in the OVC Big South. First time they've done this in who knows when. It's been an incredible amount of time. I used to go to campus here, or was on campus here and in school about 4 years, and we wish we had football programs like this back then. A very exciting, thrilling game, a very exciting, thrilling season. Tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, they'll know who they play in the first round of the playoffs, so we should get a home game, so be sure to be out here at Tucker Stadium for that home game. When I last came to you back a couple of weeks ago, earlier this month, I announced that I would be coming to you directly with a series of short videos discussing my character traits and also some of the other factors about myself. And today I want to start this series by being a little bit personal about something more recent in my life. Today I want to share a matter of health, energy, and commitment. Over the past year, I have been asked many times about my weight loss that I've been asked if I'm maybe even using one of those GLP-1 drugs. And no is the answer to that, but I have been proactive about my health. Just over a year ago, I had some routine blood work done, and the results came back pretty good, except my blood sugar was found to be a little bit high. I had never had an issue with that before, even though I know a number of my family members, several of my family, have had issues with it, and so I know it does run in the family. But the news came as a sudden surprise, and it shocked me into making a change. I got the call from the doctor's office on the last Friday of October back in 2024, and we were going that next day to Dollywood for a church youth trip. I thought of how difficult it would be to find food there that's low on carbohydrates, but Rachel reminded me into not worrying about it, because she says you do need some carbs. So she said, just don't worry about it, but just watch what you're doing. In short, I have prioritized my health, and I am being watchful in what I'm doing. That is how I've been able to be blessed with the weight loss. And I have been prioritizing my health, and so I have recommitted myself to limiting the unhealthy options and to making fitness a priority in my life again. As I mentioned in the live video after the Haunted Half last month back in October, I mentioned that when I set my mind to something, I accomplish it. And I accomplished that half marathon last month, my first half marathon, with very limited training, as I planned to. I decided I was going to do it just a couple of weeks prior. And so my mind is set on serving you, the good people of Putnam County. But I do have extensive training and experience to perform the service well, but I'm also making sure that I have the health and energy necessary also to serve you well. We know Cookeville is a fitness hub, and it's a global CrossFit powerhouse. We are the home of Rich Fronig and so many others around our county who prioritize health and fitness. You need public officials who also prioritize health, energy, and fitness. I know many of you respect our president for having an incredible energy at his age. It takes a well body and a lot of energy to serve well and effectively. So I am coming to you actually from just outside the former Tech Fitness Center here on the campus of the university, because I am making myself available to serve you with fitness for the office as my priority. I worked actually here at the old fitness center for 3 years while a student, and I worked out frequently there, even sometimes on the clock. They would let us do that sometimes on the clock. But I did make fitness a priority. I would ride bike almost all the time to campus. I lived right behind the Wendy's on Willow, just a few blocks from campus. So I did not drive a car that much when I was in school here 15 to 20 years ago, but rather I rode bike on a regular basis. So fitness was an important priority when I was here on campus. And I am recommitting to making it a priority again. Also, when as a county commissioner, one of the accomplishments that I am most happy with is supporting the expansion of our youth soccer complex, or our sports complex in the county, and also the other support I was able to give to our community's recreation opportunities. So finally, I share these thoughts not only so that you can learn a little bit about myself and some of my character traits about the commitment and about prioritizing health, but I also share this video to encourage you. If you are struggling with a situation or a health condition that fitness can help alleviate or help you to overcome, I urge you to take action on that. I worked in my own life to reverse pre-diabetes, And if I can do it, you can do it as well. I'm happy to help if I can in any way. Hopefully this video might be able to give you some encouragement and some inspiration also to, again, recommit to fitness, because all of us, regardless of what we do in life, whether it's serving the public in the government realm, but also serving in other ways, teaching or law enforcement, all sorts of different careers, we all have a role to play in our community and in our economy. So we need fitness, we need health, we need energy, and especially as we're moving our nation back on track in order to be competitive with the world stage. And so all of us, I do encourage all of us, if at all possible, to make fitness a priority and to overcome any situations that health may throw our way. Until the next time, appreciate you listening in, appreciate you tuning into this first of the series of character traits. And until the next time, I do wish you and your family a wonderful weekend and a very blessed Thanksgiving. Again, thank you for the time that you've shared with me tonight.